What's up guys, and welcome back. I'm F and Hate It, and in today's video we're going to be going over how to mod Ready or Not for VR, because we all know it's going to be so much better when you're fully immersed. Today's video sponsor is Kiwi Design. They just released a comfort battery head strap, and it does live up to its name. This battery strap, when completely charged up, gave me about 3.5 hours of extra battery life. The good thing with this is that they made it work with their stand, so no longer do you have to unplug it from the headset to charge it. You just put it on the stand and it clicks right in. If you want to pick up your Kiwi Design battery strap, click the link in the description. First off, in order to do this, you're going to have a copy of the game, so head to Steam and purchase that smexy short stack. Next, you're going to need UEVR, that is Unreal Engine Injector Mod by PreyDog. All of the links will be in the description. Just click on it, it'll expand. You can click on those links from there. Now from here, you can go ahead and extract UEVR, but before we launch it, there's some things we gotta do before we get this into VR. This game does not have controller support. So what we gotta do is we gotta make it so it has controller support, and then we gotta make a layout for the controllers. So the files that we gotta edit, we're gonna be going to users, into your username. We're going to app data, local, scroll down till you get to ready or not, saved, config, Windows, no editor. From here, these are the files we're gonna need to access. First one we gotta do is go right into the engine. This is what you're gonna edit on here. Or you can take the file that I have in the downloads and replace this one with it. Next one you're gonna need is go into input. I replaced this one with the one that was edited because I did not know what to touch in here. The link for that one is also in the description as well. So now that we got controller support added and you got your inputs mapped out, we're gonna have to jump in and make a profile for UEVR. Or you can just use the one I have down below. Now a huge thanks to everybody in Flat2 VR community that's been helpful on this. This is a combination of their profile and my profile. So when it comes to importing the profile, I don't really import it with the configuration right here. I just open the file directory and I plop the folder right here. These are all the folders that I have currently. So now we're just gonna jump in the headset and get ready to inject it and make sure that everything works. Now in testing this, I had some severe performance issues whenever I used AirLink and Virtual Desktop. Virtual Desktop didn't work as well as Steam Link, so I do recommend going with Steam Link. All right, so I got Ready or Not in the background here, and then I have the injector mod right over the top. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click right here. Looks like it's trying to read my OBS. I only want it to go with Ready or Not. So I click on Ready or Not. I have my profile already in the directory, so it should be ready to roll. I'm gonna click inject. Just gonna move this out of your way. So we won't need that anymore. All right, so you can see in the title menu when I'm moving my hands, it moves the screen around, which can cause some motion sickness pretty quickly. So you just keep your right hand still because it's the right hand that it goes off of. You can use your joystick to actually figure out which one you want to go with. So you can click continue, you can go a single player, you can go to multiplayer, however you want to go about it. We're gonna continue. And I am back in here. And I did forget, so when you press both joystick buttons at the same time, it brings this up. So if you load in and you got arms or anything like that, I can show you how to go about that. Or maybe your gun is a pain in the ass because the angle might be offset. Like I'm on Quest 3, it might not be a good angle for Quest 2 users. So in order to change that, we're gonna hit both joystick presses here. Use A to click on this menu. Make sure you have show advanced options because you're gonna need that. We're gonna be going over to the main. You're gonna be a common object. It's the acknowledged pawn. That is what we are, just some pawns in the game. Components. We are dropping down to your inventory component. We're gonna be in properties. And it's gonna be your last equipped weapon here. We're going to be going down to, I think, components again. I might be wrong. Yeah, there it is. Skeletal mesh, item mesh. So if you want to adjust it, you're going to stick your arm out. Click on adjust. I don't know why it did this. But you just line it up the way you want from here. Then once you get it lined up, your character moves though, that kind of sucks. So once you get it, yo dude, stay still. So once you get it lined up the way you want, hit both button presses again, the joystick presses. Looks all right, not bad. See, so if I like it, I'm going to uncheck and then recheck permanent change, and then we're gonna save state. I just spam it just in case it didn't work. Save state. Another thing is, if you customize your character, you're gonna find them looking like this. And that is hideous. You see wacky arms and a torso just all up in your business. This is how to take care of it. You're gonna hit both of the joystick buttons to get to this menu again. You're gonna be going to the main common objects, acknowledge pawn. It's gonna be under a component. You're gonna go down to your skeletal meshes here. You're gonna have to find it. For me, I bet you it's going to be this glove right here. Removes the arms. Yep, we just saw the arms go. Save visibility state. Don't forget that. You're gonna be doing this every time you load in. We're gonna take care of this shirt as well. Gone. Now I'm just legs again. Save visibility state. I can't stress that enough. 2 joystick presses and it's gone. So now from here, I want to load into a level real quick because I want to go over the controls. So when you load in, you're gonna be using your mouse and keyboard, or you can just press the menu button, the start button here, and you can bring this up. If you hit right here to your desktop, you can select from here. However, you still have to hit Y on a physical keyboard because the virtual one doesn't read it for you. So we're gonna go into just a regular one. We'll just go to the megabytes per second for here. Now I gotta hit Y. And we should be readying up. Right there, it shows it. I think they are working on an official VR mod. I could be wrong. Jesus, this looks beautiful, doesn't it? Love it. I love it. Alright, so they do have voice support. I don't have it in here. So there's a voice mod you can add that has a bunch of packs so you can sit here and just tell them to do things and they do it. So this is what you're seeing in the headset. Now when you press A,
Police, get down!
I'm so used to having 2-hand support. This does not have 2-hand support, as you can see. No 2-hand support here, so it's just one-handed aiming. I got a guy straight ahead. So if I want to hit my D-pad, for me, I hold it up to my head until I feel it vibrate, and then I hit one of the directions for the D-pad. Like if I want to go full with my auto here. Beautiful. No recoil. Don't you love that? Or, you know, if I hit to the right, it turns my flashlight on or off. So I'm going to go ahead and reload. That's just B to reload, the top button. And we're going to move in. Yell at these people.
Above your head. Hands up, do it now.
Before I arrest them, I want to show you this. This is what the game is supposed to look like. We don't get this option here. See? Arrest him. Press this button to arrest him.
Turn around. Keep your hands up.
Out the way, sir.
He's like mad at me.
Everything's gonna be okay.
See, like this guy right here.
Turn around and stay still.
This is Copy, entry team. Notifying trailers.
Go.
Oh, gotcha. That's that guy up there. I think I have my settings on extreme right now, so it's gonna be a little funky in the headset. I'll go over my my settings real quick after this.
Get down. I want to see hands.
So I'm gonna go ahead and throw some equipment over there. It's gonna be the bottom button on the other side. Flashbang. Poor guy. That is the X button. Here. Throw another flashbang right over to him. So we can't control... we can't control how to throw those. Like, we can't physically throw those, unfortunately. We're gonna come up here and arrest these people.
I'll get them ready. Police, get your hands up. Gonna pack it up.
I just keep spamming the bottom button. Look at him just drop the heroin on there. Dirty cop. Okay. So now we're gonna breach this. And I did forget to mention one thing. Unreal right here. The GUI. You might have this effect right here. This is, yeah, no-go. So make sure you have that disabled. That's just terrible. And also under input, you're going to be using your D-pad. I don't know if it comes with this burned in with my profile, but you see the gestures with my head and the left joystick. So that just means I can turn my flashlight on, going next to my head and hitting the right. If I go down, I set it to automatic mode. I gotta put that back to semi, and then I'm just gonna turn my flashlight off. In your loadout settings, whatever you set your loadout to, this is gonna be your tactical gear right here. So when you hold the top button on the left controller, which is Y, I got my breacher here. I'm ready to go, my breaching shotgun. Just that also switches weapons. So if you hold it, long press it, that's what's going to switch over to your tactical gear. When you just press it once, that's how you switch back and forth between your pistol and your rifle. It's probably best to set your graphical settings before you jump in, but you're gonna have to hit escape if you're already in the headset, and you can tune them from there. So again, after you hit escape, you can just hit your menu button here and then go to your desktop. Now you can actually use it right here. Just click on options. You can go from here. Right now I got everything up on Epic, which I probably shouldn't because I was doing a little bit of cinematic recordings for my last video. So what I typically do is I drop the shadows all the way off, the aliasing all the way off as well. My view distance and everything else can usually stay up there. The VFX, that one's a hit or miss as well. I feel that my computer can handle it. I got a 3090 in here, so I should probably be able to handle it. But again, if I have any issues, like there was one level that caused some issues last time, and I ended up dropping it down to medium. Bounce light and everything else is disabled. I don't use VSync. I do have the decals enabled. My view distance is up there. And another thing, somebody did point out, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can use this quality right here. You can set it to performance, ultra performance, however you want to go about it. Right now I have it off, but when I run into issues, I do turn that on and I go back to my graphics up here. I start turning the view distance down and the video effects all the way down as far as possible. Then I start cranking away at these two epics, the texture and the post-processing. That's just how I go about it because I like to try to keep it to look as best as I can, especially if I'm recording it. But if it's getting chunky, it's gonna have to get dropped down. So another thing is telling your people what to do. If you hold your grip, you can see it's right there, and then left, right, up, down, ABBA, no. But yeah, this is how you communicate with them. And also whenever you come up to a door, here, let me shut it. You can communicate with them this way as well.
Get the door, clear it.
Roger. You're my way, sir.
Move in and clear it.
So yeah, so this is what the game is showing us. You can see on my screen, on the bottom left-hand side, I turned everything off in the HUD. And the top right-hand side, that's where all the text is right there. It's modded and all that. And I would have used this in order to record, because sometimes the game preview looks better than what you see in the headset. But the top right-hand corner and the little the goggles effect here is what turned me away from that. If you have issues where certain things render directly into one eyeball and not the other, and it's really messing with you, you can go as synchronized sequential, and it can help you out as well. I try to keep it on native stereo as much as possible, unless they, you know, you have issues. There's only one level that did that to me, and it was a modded level, so it wasn't necessary. So from here, you should be able to tune in anything you need to inside in case you customize your character. Don't forget, go into your main, start going through your common objects under the acknowledge pawn. Once you get to your skeletal meshes, start making those invisible, and you'll eventually find the one that you need. Oh, this one's awesome. It's got rain. It's like raining.
Suspects have taken refuge in the area that are refusing to
Oh, this is
cooperate.
beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of buildings and a lot of places to get shacked.
Really wish I could see my hands, but you know, if I do that, they just stick out of my chest like a mannequin. All right, so this one's Spider. This is the 4th mission here. We got Strike Force on flat, and he's coming over to VR at some point in time. But you know, this shows that you can play together with anybody, and if you're doing it with mods, make sure you go to the server checksum and disable that. Your grip button is what you do whenever you're communicating with your squad. However, we're a multiplayer, so I'm not going to be communicating with him other than just talking to him. We're in a Discord server talking. I'm not using in-game chat, but I think it's left grip to use your radio.
Yeah, it's working. I don't know what mine is.
So I'm doing a playthrough on this game. If you guys want to see it, definitely subscribe. If you're enjoying the tips and tricks, and of course learning how to do this mod, I will be doing more mods and covering more UEVR stuff in the future. However, when Showdown drops, this is I'm gonna be streaming a lot. The Showdown is the battle royale for contractors. Oh, you hear this guy?
Hands up! Do it now!
Uh-oh. He's on the left side of this door.
Yep.
Oh god!
Down, I want to see hands! Don't kill.
Oh!
That's what I thought. All right, you got him.
Hands on your
Look
head.
at the blood.
Now.